excited because in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make my family's signature Scotch Bonnet Roasted Turkey for the holidays. It is a family favorite. I make it every single year, and every time I post it on Instagram, you guys always bombard me and ask me for the recipe. Well, I am delivering today, and we are making this turkey with none other than my favorite, Butterball Turkey. It's tender and juicy and perfect for the holidays. But before we get started, don't forget to hit me up on my social media channels. You guys know how much I love that. And of course, if you're looking for the full recipe, just click that info box down below. It'll expand out and everything you need is there. Let's get started. So here's my turkey, you guys. What a beaut. And the great thing is when you go to the grocery store and you're looking for Butterball Turkey, it comes fresh. So if you don't have a lot of time, it's easy to go pick it up at the grocery store and make it the same day. It comes frozen if you want to plan things ahead of time, store it in your freezer and then thaw it in the fridge for a few days when you're ready for it. And it also comes stuffed, so if you're a big stuffing fan, like I am, get it stuffed as well. Anyhow, mine was frozen and I thawed it in my fridge, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep it. So I already pulled out the turkey neck that was in the cavity, and I'm going to separate the skin from the flesh because we are going to stuff our marinade under the flesh. So you want to get under the breasts, also around the legs and the thighs, because all the herbs and chilies and all that great marinade is going to get in there. I'm going to set my turkey to the side and we're going to get working on the marinade. This marinade is super easy because it's made in a food processor. We're starting off with some grassy parsley, thyme, some slices of fresh zippy ginger, crushed cloves of garlic, and my favorite chili pepper, the Scotch Bonnet. I love it because it's spicy and fruity. The juice of 2 lemons for acidity, some olive oil, and soy sauce is my secret ingredient. It's going to give the bird a beautiful color as well as a salty bite, and some salt and pepper to season. All right, lid on, and we're going to process this until it is coarsely ground. Gosh, it smells so good. Look at it. It's so vibrant and green, and it smells fresh and spicy and citrusy. And now we have to get one with our turkey. So I have some gloves here. You're probably wondering why. Well, there are Scotch bonnets in this marinade, and you have to be so careful when it comes to chilies, because if you touch them and then you touch your eye or touch some other place, you're gonna be on fire, and that is not a good thing. So always safety first. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna take little bits of this marinade, and remember those pockets that we made under the skin? Well, we're gonna take all that marinade and stuff it underneath. And that way it'll penetrate all the way through the meat so that every little bit is yummy and super duper tasty. So we're gonna do that under the breasts as well as the legs and thighs. Pop this into the fridge to marinate overnight. You can either do this in a plastic bag that's resealable or on a plate like this, because you really want those flavors to penetrate to the core of the turkey. It's so important, so do it. My turkey is marinated overnight and I've just transferred it to this roasting rack. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of aluminum foil, and this will help prevent it from browning too early on in the cooking process. I'm going to pop it into a 325-degree oven for 20 minutes for each pound that the turkey weighs. So this is going to be different for each of you guys. Just read the label on the turkey, determine the weight, and then figure out how long it's going to take to cook yours. And about 1 hour before the turkey's done, we're going to lift the aluminum foil out and then allow it to brown and get all glistening and golden and crispy. Into the oven it goes. And guys, look! This is what it looks like when it's done. So pretty. So what I did was, as soon as I pulled it out of the oven, I let it hang on the countertop for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that just gives it enough time to rest and for all those juices to redistribute so that it's nice and juicy when you cut into it. Speaking of cutting into it, I think it's time to taste, right? All right, a little piece for me. Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. That beautiful lacquered dark skin. I love the contrast of that crispy, fatty, thin skin on the outside with the tender, juicy flesh. All the flavors of the marinade really come through. The parsley, the thyme, the ginger, the garlic, that little zest from the lemon, and most importantly, my favorite, that little hum of heat from the Scotch Bonnet. There's a reason why this recipe is my family's favorite, and I'm sure it's gonna be your family's too. If you want more recipes and tips on how to prepare turkey, head to butterball.ca, or get this, they even have a phone number, 1-800-BUTTERBALL, and someone will help you on the phone if you want to learn how to prepare turkey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a big ol' thumbs up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe for more videos. And as always, if you have a question for me, leave it down below. Until my next video, I will see you all later. Happy holidays!